I am off because it's going to be hard for me to do this while looking at the camera. But I am doing this video. I put this off for so long, but this is so not about me. So I was shared this dream that I had. This is about a dream that I feel like that was given to me from the Lord. I shared this dream that I had with a close friend of mine, close family member, actually closest family member that I have. And this person told me that I really should not keep this to myself. So I'm coming out of my own comfort zone to share this with whoever is willing to listen. Okay, dream starts. Dream that I was in this mansion. And in this mansion, this is a place that I've dreamed I've been in before. But in this particular dream, I was in a room that I have not been in before. Okay, which is really weird, but it's a dream. So I'm just going to share it and see what you guys think about it. Okay, so in this dream, in this room, I was in a room where it had two doors. Side door and a back door. And at the beginning of the dream, I remember my husband left. So I closed the door and I locked the door. And I knew that the back door to this room was the same way. The door was locked and it was closed. So I don't remember scene switch. And I'm asleep within this dream. And there is a persistent knocking, a knocking at the door. And I was so tired in the dream. I'm thinking this is just how good my sleep was, that I did not want to wake up. I didn't want to get up, but the knocking was so persistent that I had to get up. There was another person in the dream too, but I think that person's purpose was only to lead me where I needed to be, because the person didn't talk to me, the person didn't look at me, but I followed that person. So that person was getting up to go to the door, even though I didn't want to go to the door. But because that person was getting up, I said, okay, I need to get up. I'm knocking at the door. It's the middle of the night. Didn't want this person to go to the door by themselves. So in the dream, I woke up and everything was really blurry and groggy, but I'm getting myself together and I'm clearing my vision. And as we're walking towards the back door in the room, I can see all this luggage laid out at the door, but I recognized it as my luggage, not luggage that I have in real life, but I just knew that that was all my stuff. All my things were here in this room with me. So some really, really nice luggage too. I wouldn't mind really having that for real life. But anyway, so this persistent, incessant knocking, knocking. So I get to this back door, and the door is a glass door, but it's like fogged or clouded. So I put my hands together to look through the door, and I see a guy on the outside. And this guy, he was in the world. I just knew that he was in sin. He had cigarette over. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Actually, in my dream, it was a blunt that he had on the top of his ear, and he was just doing stuff that he had no business doing. He seemed oblivious to me on the other side of the door, even though I came to this door because of the knocking. But my thing was, let's call the police because he shouldn't be here. But he was on the other side of the door. Now, after I had this dream, because it was a certain feeling that I had with this dream, I prayed on this dream, and I feel like the Lord gave me an understanding of this dream, so this is why I want to share it. The understanding that I got from this dream, and it still touches me, that's why I want to share it, is because there are going to be some of us who are ready and prepared when the Lord comes. That's like, I feel like my bags were packed. But that's not the part of it that touched me the most. The part that touched me the most is that there are going to be people that after the doors are closed and locked, there are going to be people who are going to want to get in so bad. They really want to get in, but it's going to be too late. So just with that, and just thinking on how incessant the knocking was and how bad people who weren't in wanted to get in, I just want to tell anyone who, if you don't know God, it's okay. But if you are 1 foot in, 1 foot out, if you are thinking on it, contemplating on it, give God a try. What happened with me is that you just go to God honestly, sincerely, and just with an open heart. And because we serve a live, living God, he will reach back. And it will be I promise you, the most amazing, the most spiritual, the most out of this world experience. If you got a chance, he will reach back to you. And that's just all I wanted to share. This dream just told me that some people are going to be ready, but it's going to be a lot of people that's not ready, that's going to still be out in the world. And this is my first time doing this, so if I'm not really communicating this properly, I'm really sorry. But my whole point to this is give God a try. He is a live, living God. He will reach back to you, and when he do, it will be the most amazing thing that has ever happened to you. So that being said, I've done what I had on my heart to do. I love you guys. Anybody who is listening, thank you so much. And if anybody want to know how I found God, my story of how it worked for me, how I found him, the experiences that I had, just let me know. And maybe I'll put another video, or maybe I'll just call you and tell you about it. But that's it. Thank you guys. Bye.